how to improve your Battles 2 strategy. To play the game better, you need to equip yourself with the necessary knowledge and be prepared to make calculated moves. Make sure you know the different towers, their moves, and what each piece to do. That way you know how to make your own moves when you actually play the game. Also, study the board and try to anticipate your opponent's next move. Like what round their strategy is the most vulnerable at. Like Darling Gunners is usually around round 18. Or like what Bloon wave they may send your way. Like if you're weak to DDTs at round 28 or something. Pay attention to their game language and see if you can get a sense for their strategy. It's also good to ground yourself with either like music or a mindset so that during intense gameplay, such as like when you're microing a defensive tower or you're trying to hold off like a real close wave, you can remain centered and focused to improve your chances of successfully defending that. It's good to have a solid mind space. On top of that, you should equip yourself with the right tools. You should make sure you have a good pair of headphones if you like music. You should have a solid internet connection if you can have that. You want to give yourself the time and space to really focus on the game. And once you got all that, you just want to be prepared for the setbacks. Like the games are filled with surprises and no one's really perfect, but you shouldn't get discouraged if you mess up or like make a mistake. Finally, be willing to put in the work. Like any skill, playing video games better takes practice and patience. So just doing anything else generally takes practice and patience. Don't expect to become a master overnight. Like it takes time to improve. And generally like a couple hundred losses to really know your limits. But if you're determined to, get better, like you'll see results in no time. You just gotta do it every day, most of the days. Then keep killing it if you like the game. Now, there are a few things that you can do in order to play the game better. So make sure you have the time and space to play the game, as I said before, and then make sure you have that environment around you that'll allow you to put all that energy into that space without disruption over time. If you don't have the time or space for this, like you playing the game, like you'll probably get disrupted, someone will probably interrupt you or something. You may lose some games like due to your internet connection or just being distracted, but you'll improve regardless. Those are just the ideal conditions that you could have, For some other type of advice, just practice regularly. I feel like I mentioned that above, but playing regularly will help you improve your skills just in general, become a better player. Like you can watch all the strategy videos you want, but if you don't have the muscle memory and the experience, you're not going to be able to perform once things get intense. So just learn from your mistakes. Watch back some clips of your gameplay. If you record your stuff, I use OBS to record my games. So, you can learn a lot from watching back your footage. It's a lot like football or something. But when you make a mistake, you should analyze what went wrong and then just learn from it and don't do it again the next game. Like it's generally that simple. So keep it cool under pressure. When things start to go wrong in the game, don't stay calm or stay calm and don't panic. You want to try to think clearly so you can act accordingly as the game progresses. If you lose your focus, it's kind of hard to micro in the game. So there's a lot more, but that's a lot for now. Thanks for watching.